Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. Thank you for joining me here today. My name is Morgan Heitzma with Scott Leroy Marketing, and today's class is going to be about the consumer mobile app. So we actually have two different mobile apps within the KW Command or KW platforms. One is going to be for the agent side. This is going to be for you to sign into with your KW username and password and be able to manage your contacts within your command on the go. And then there's going to be another mobile app, which is the consumer mobile app, which you're going to be able to send to your clients for them to be able to sign up and favorite properties. And the app that we're going to be going over here today is going to be the consumer app, the one where your clients are going to be able to create an account and be able to favorite properties. So without further ado, just know that today's class is going to be recorded here. It can be found on our YouTube page. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link in the chat box down below for you guys. And throughout today's class, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to use this chat box. I'll do my best to stop in real time and help answer any additional questions you may have. If by chance I miss any questions, just know that I'm going to stay for a few minutes at the end of class and help answer those. If by chance your KW platforms are just not quite working the way that they're intended to, if you're running into some issues, please feel free to reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. I'll go ahead and drop that email in the chat box below as well for you. And we'll go ahead and get started. So without jumping into the mobile app just yet, again, it's important to note that this app is going to be able to be downloaded on our Android as well as our iPhone. I'm going to throw those links in the chat box for you in case you guys don't have them downloaded just yet. And again, with this, this is going to be for your clients to create their own unique login with their own preferred email and password. This is not going to be for you to enter in your KW username and password, okay? Now, what's cool about this mobile app right here, before we actually jump in and get started, is whenever your clients sign up for your mobile app, what actually happens is that information gets transported into your KW Command database and marked as a lead, as well as providing a source of information of where that lead came from. So it'll say KW app or your site. And that's a fantastic segue here. When your clients do sign up for your mobile app or when they sign up for your KW agent site, that login is going to be interchangeable between the two. So again, your clients are going to be able to sign up for your, they're going to be able to log into your website and the mobile app with the same logins and be able to kind of continue on their search, favorite properties, view locations, as well as see where they're at in the timeline. So when we go ahead and download, we click on these links right here. We'll go ahead and download this mobile app. Again, the mobile app should look something similar to, let's see here. It's not going to be this one, but let's see if I can bring it up. There we go. It's going to be this white one right here. And as we're taking a look, they do look very similar. They're just kind of reversed in colors here. But again, we're going to be looking for this white app right here to download. It should say something in your Play Store or App Store as a Keller Williams Buy, Sell Real Estate. And before we jump into the mobile app, again, I do also want to mention that within your KW Command system, you actually have a branded link that you can send to your clients for them to be able to click on, and it'll take them to a page where they can download the mobile app directly and automatically have you branded. So if we travel over to the KW Command platform over here, let's go ahead and sign in. You can almost always find this KW app link by signing into your KW Command system, clicking on the red KW square in the top left-hand corner, and then making your way down to consumer right here. If we give this a click and we scroll down just slightly right here, you should see app URL settings as well as your app link. Now, we may not be able to edit this to be a prettier link, but what we can do is we can copy this right here, and then we should be able to throw it up into a new tab. or send it directly via text or social media, email signature, things like that. And it should direct them to be able to download the mobile app. Now, one thing that I do want to note for you guys here is full disclosure. I'd say about 3 days or so, this page did get a facelift, and I believe that inadvertently might have severed the connection with this branded link. Now again, if you're seeing that your headshot isn't quite branded right here, just note that is something that we're working, that KW is working on fixing. So again, it should be a relatively quick fix for you guys if you're not quite seeing that just yet. But yeah, this is what the page will look like aside from your headshot right here on the bottom left-hand corner. Now, again, as we're taking a look at this, this is kind of outward-facing marketing, right? So your KW agent site is going to be something for your clients to be able to go to. This is going to be similar to your mobile app as well. And whenever we talk about outward-facing marketing, it's important to kind of travel over to our KW Command marketing profile to ensure that all of our marketing profile information is set up and presented in the way that we want it to show to our clients. So as we kind of navigate backwards here towards our KW Command, we know where our app link is. It's inside our consumer tab. But in order to make sure that our headshot and our email address, our phone number, all that information is updated, we'll go ahead and click on our name on the top right-hand corner here. And then we're going to make our way to our settings. And within our settings here, we're just going to navigate all the way to the left-hand side right here. We're going to click on Connect Settings and then Marketing Profile. And within our marketing profile, this is where we're going to be able to update our headshot, update our name. Say if we recently got married and we have a last name change, say that we have an updated professional job title, a team name, things like that, bio. Be sure to fill in all this information here because this is going to play a part within your KW agent site as well as your mobile app. Now, I also have another link right here within our consumer. We're going to go ahead and just take a look at the KW agent site right here. And I'm just going to jump in and I just kind of want to show you the similarities between kind of your KW agent site as well as your mobile app. So we have this right here. Again, this is the newly updated KW agent site. And if I kind of take a look side by side right here, it's going to look a little bit different, but it should still have all of the updated features that we would typically find within our KW agent site here. So I just clicked on the mobile app after it downloaded here. I'm going to click on Get Started. And then right here, it's going to kind of give us a step-by-step instruction on how to kind of take a look and search for properties, view them, favorite them to your collections, things like that. Now, again, keep in mind, we're kind of taking a look from the client's point of view, okay? So taking a look here, I'm just going to hit Next so we can kind of take a look. It says, powered by the expertise of your KW agent here. And hitting Next one more time. Is again, it's just going to go through and kind of give you additional information. You have a guide within your KW consumer app right here. Pretty cool to be able to see from a client's point of view, see where you're at in the transaction as well as what to expect moving forward. And then you also have guidance for any additional information, home inspection, appraisals, things like that. And one last thing right here is the ability to search for listings. Now, again, I know there's a lot of moving pictures right here, but I'm going to jump into the mobile app here so we can kind of take a deeper look into this. It's actually pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and hit skip here. What it should first do is it should first ask you for your location. Again, from the client's point of view, this is to help find properties within their immediate area. In this case right here, I'll say I'll just kind of skip off of this. And again, if you don't add your address, it may show just like the whole US. And you won't see listings until we actually zoom in a little bit closer into a specific area. So I'm just going to kind of zoom into the middle here. And as we kind of keep zooming, we'll zoom in a little bit more. We didn't quite have any results here. Let's see if we can find a city here. There we go. We'll zoom in a little bit further. There we go. So you do have to zoom into a specific location in order to kind of see these listings populate here. So you kind of have to go into a specific city. Just note that when we do kind of look at listings, these are kind of divided by specific neighborhoods. Okay, so every listing in this area, if I zoom in a little bit more here, you'll see all these blue lines, and these blue lines again identify the specific neighborhoods that are associated with this city or town or area here. What else is really cool about this with neighborhoods is within your KW command system, you're able to kind of add, let's go back to our contacts here. You're able to add neighborhoods to your specific contacts and be able to kind of add saved searches as well. So again, I know that's a little small here. Let me zoom up just a little bit. Now, if we click on our save searches, we can actually create a save search for a specific neighborhood for a contact. And whenever a new listing kind of populates right here, they should be notified. Again, neighborhoods, really cool feature to be able to kind of see specific areas that your clients are interested in. So if we're interested in any of these listings right here, if we want some more information, say I really wanted a listing within the central location right here, central neighborhood. If I click on this tab right here, it should open up additional information about the listing here. So now I can kind of see this property. I can scroll through all the different listing images. And then I can favorite it on the bottom right hand corner here. And then I can even scroll up a little bit more to be able to view additional information. And this is where we kind of get some cool details. So now we can actually see if there's a virtual tour available. And again, for those of you who are wondering, how do I add the virtual tour? It's actually going to be within your listing side right here inside of your KW command. Once you add that listing, you should be able to select it, and then you'll be able to add virtual tours, open house times, things like that. So really cool. Next down below here, you'll see some other information, your bedroom, bathroom, square footage, as well as your address of the property. Scrolling down, we have our save and our share. So again, if I wanted to share this specific listing directly, I can go ahead and click on this share button. And it should actually allow me to copy this or send it to any of my specific apps here. So again, really cool. Now, to save your listings here. So again, from the client's point of view, if you have a collection of 5 different properties that all have that hardwood floor that you're looking for, what we can do is we can start to save these and then send them back to our real estate agent to say, hey, these are the kind of the properties that we're looking for, right? If we click on save right here, I believe this will only allow us to save properties if we sign up. Now, again, when you sign up, it does send a lead to your KW command contacts here. So you do have that as a lead, and then it'll start to view all of the different properties that the client has favorited within your timeline here. Now, you also have the ability to kind of allow your clients to view specific listings before they sign up, or you can allow them to be limited to only 2 or 3, maybe 5 listings before they have to sign up, or you can also choose it to be 0 listings that they absolutely need to sign up before they can take advantage of viewing these properties. And as we kind of take a look one more time, what I was talking about here, that should be able to be found within your consumer tab. So going back to our KW command system here, clicking on our consumer tab. And then scrolling down a little bit further here, you'll have your property limits. So unrestricted, visitor to be able to view unlimited properties on your site before being asked to register. 10 properties, 2 properties, no property viewing. So as we're kind of going back over here, taking a look at the mobile app, 2 other sections that we have right here is going to be able to get in with 2 different insurance. So I believe one's going to be Keller Covered and one's going to be Keller Mortgage, I believe. And being able, being able to go through here from the client point of view is if they are still in the pre-approval process, right? They shouldn't have to kind of exit out or kind of hunt or search for additional information or resources. So should all be listed right here. So again, giving this a click here, we have both of these options available. So you also have your property description. Giving this a click here, this should pull that listing, the MLS listing information. As you can kind of see it right down here, this is where all that property information is pulling from. So scrolling down a little bit further, you have your additional property details, and then your financial details, and then just a little bit more about that specific neighborhood that we were talking about. So scrolling down here, we'll see that there's only that one listing for sale in this neighborhood currently. Average days on market is about 49. And then you see your average home price within this specific neighborhood as well. So again, sticking to a budget for your clients, they're going to be able to identify the price range within any neighborhood that they need. Last but not least, we also have some other information about this neighborhood right here, and this is kind of like a specific interest in activities. So what you see right here is what locals say is organized sports, student life, hardworking, live experiences, and lots of dancing. This is what you can kind of typically expect from this specific neighborhood right here. Walkability is about 65%. So it may be best to kind of have a vehicle when you are kind of taking a look at this specific neighborhood here. And then again, down below, you have specific commute times as well. So taking a further look, scrolling down a little bit more, you have your not your neighborhoods, but your schools. And again, very important for those clients with children here. They have the ability to kind of see what types of school, student-teacher ratio as well. So again, being able to determine which neighborhood that they are moving to based off of a school location, have that ability to do that also. All right, so we have a few more sections within this listing here. So you have your upcoming open houses. Again, you can go ahead and add that within your KW command platform underneath your listings section. So once you actually sync your MLS listing to your KW command, you'll be able to kind of jump in there, edit it, add any additional photos, add any open house times or any virtual tours. It'll also give you a payment ratio right here of what that monthly payment may look like. And then your clients can actually kind of go through here and they can kind of do a mock trial of what it would look like to purchase this. So purchase price, how much would they typically put for down payment? So maybe it's going to be maybe 62 instead. And then right here, this will allow us to be able to kind of adjust that accordingly. And be able to kind of see what that would look like. So now as we scroll up here, it kind of adjusted to 1,376 instead of that 1,400. All right, I'm just kind of scrolling through some of these additional bits of information right here. Just again, I don't have any of this info to kind of populate here for us, so we're just going to slowly kind of roll past this. And then again, your client also has the ability to kind of determine what their credit score would look like. And then you have that Keller Home Loans and then that Keller Covered right here. All right. One of my favorite sections within these listing pages here is the ability to see nearby homes as well. So again, if you're interested in this neighborhood or if you're interested in like this similar kind of home style, they'll show you kind of nearby homes that may kind of fit within that same search criteria. So you'll see this one is pending currently right here. But as we kind of scroll over, whoops, you can see all these different properties right here, and it looks like a lot of them are pending. But that is true because we did only see that one listing become available right here. So again, you see new, pending. You see open house right here. So again, once you add that open house, your clients can see that. And then I did see a virtual tour on one of these as well. Whoops. So our virtual tour, we'll go ahead and give that a click. And we can actually kind of jump into this virtual tour as well, which is actually pretty cool. We'll give this a second here. All right, well, let's see if another listing may have that virtual tour enabled here. I believe one of these, there we go. All right, it is pending, but let's see if this virtual tour may work here. Gosh, not quite, but again, as we are kind of going through updates and changes, just be sure to kind of check back. This should present that virtual tour. It should actually automatically pop that open for you and be able for you to check out. But again, if you haven't updated your KW mobile app or your KW consumer app, it's always best to kind of always check back because they're always doing updates and maintenance. So again, if it's been a while, please be sure to kind of check back and get that updated. All right, so I'm going to kind of back out of these listings right here. And again, if I wanted to favorite them, they would show up within your KW Command platform, and you'll be able to kind of engage with your client that way. Say, hey, I saw that you favorited this property. What was it about the property that you were interested in? Was it the location? Was it the bedroom, bathroom square footage, so on and so forth? Now, as we're kind of taking a look, up at the very top right here, you'll have some search criteria. So I'm going to scroll this down, and I'm just going to kind of focus on specific listings within this area here. If I am interested in a specific price, let's start there first. We can go ahead, again, add that minimum and maximum. And again, no minimum or minimum up to 100,000, and then no maximum. And then I believe your maximum is going to be a little bit larger right here. So your 100K to 5 mil. Next, on the left-hand side of price, you have your for sale. So again, I know certain specific locations may, you may be interested, or your clients may be interested in either some coming soon, some foreclosed, some new constructions. So you have the ability to kind of take a look at all of these. So additionally, if I were not interested in these, I can just very well uncheck these. And then maybe say I only want to take a look at active and coming soon listings here. Over here on the right-hand side, you have your property type. And if we give that a click here, you'll see right below, we have the ability to take a look at houses, apartments, townhomes, lots, family, multifamily, and other. So again, for those of you who are living in specific areas where apartments may be more viable than actual houses, we can, again, go ahead and adjust that here. We'll click on apartments. And then we may have to zoom out. I'm not 100% sure where this location is in terms of apartments, but let's actually zoom all the way out, and let's actually go to New York here, because I'm certain that we'll be able to kind of find some within this area. Gosh, well, let me try one more area here. Oh, there we go. There we go. So again, even though we search for apartments, New York may be flooded with multiple different apartments here. So being able to kind of know your specific location, you will have the ability to kind of adjust that accordingly. So your clients can view all the different apartments near Manhattan if they so choose. And then again, very much so, click on the listing that they're interested in. They can go ahead and scan through all the different images. And then again, they'll have some additional information. So again, it may be a little bit limited compared to a purchase listing, but again, as we're kind of scrolling through here, you should still have the property um, uh, bedroom, bathroom square footage, as well as the lot size and additional information like schools, walking distance, and that neighborhood information as well. So as you see right here, you have some private schools, you have some public schools right here next to this apartment, your estimated monthly payment right here. And then again, you will have the ability to kind of scroll through here and see that. And again, there may be some, it's not quite as much, but again, it shows you pretty much all the things that you need in terms for a apartment as opposed to a listing here. Now, scrolling forward here a little bit more, I'm actually going to move this back to houses. There we go. And as we are moving over here to the right-hand side, we have our more. So giving this a click here, you have your bedroom, bathroom square footage. This is pretty much the client's filters section right here. So they can actually filter based off of specific listings that they're interested in. Now, at the very bottom here, before we get to the bottom, you'll have your search bar at the very top. We kind of did our searching just by zooming in and zooming out. But again, if you have a specific area, Los Angeles right here, we can actually search for that specific location and then zoom in and be able to kind of see that relatively quickly. So we just made it from New York to California here, and looking at the very bottom, you'll have your search, feed, guide, saved, and more right here. So we've been currently exploring the search feature within our KW command, or sorry, our KW consumer app here. And moving over here to the right-hand side, you have your feed. And if we click on our feed, you'll have some additional information here. So this is where you'll see updates to your saved searches or collections that you've created. So saved searches you or your KW agent has created. And again, you as the agent will be able to create this within your KW command contacts here. So moving back over here, taking a look, all we have to do is simply click on that contact within our command. Then we'll move all the way over here to the right-hand side to our saved searches. You'll see this contact already has 2 saved searches. And if this fake name were to sign in right now, they'd be able to see information based off of these 2 saved searches right here. All right, taking another look here, you also have, these are just going to be saved searches. So client can save searches, you can save searches. Moving over here to the next is going to be your collections. So taking a look at that here, clients can start to create collections based off of specific features within listings, right? So just like I was mentioning before, if they really love the hardwood floors, they can start creating a collection of that. If they really love the Victorian homes, they can create a collection for that. And so as we're going through, you can really get a sense of what each client is looking for when they are searching for a new location to purchase. Last but not least, you have your neighborhood pulse right here on the top right-hand corner. Taking a look at that, if you did belong to any neighborhoods, as we scroll down right here, if you belong to any neighborhoods right here, you should be able to see that as well. Keep in mind, we did not sign up for the mobile app just yet, and we did not sign up underneath fake names. So these may not correlate as you're seeing it on the screen, but this is where they would show up for the client. So that's going to be primarily the feed portion. So it's going to be like information readily available, and for them to go back and visit their favorited properties and favorited listings. Next, what you're going to see right here is going to be the guide. And this is amazing right here. So we take a look at the guide. We'll give this a click here. And the guide is actually a step-by-step process of of either the buy or the sell side, depending on which part the client is associated with. So we'll just click on Get Started for a guide right here. Let's go ahead and sign up. All right, so we're gonna sign up for our mobile app here. I just kind of created a sample account here. All right, well, it looks like I don't quite have an account set up just yet. It doesn't look like it's quite allowing me to get into my my branded account. So unfortunately, we'll just go ahead and proceed forward without signing in today. However, your guide right here is really cool. Just like I was saying, you have a tab on the left right here that's for the buyers. You have a tab on the right that's for those that are selling their property. And then again, it should look something very similar to this, where each card right here is going to be from start to finish. So the minute that you get in touch with your real estate agent to the moment that you can expect your deal to be finalized, you can see that. And not only that, but you can also check off where you're at in the process, as well as read up on additional things to come. So really cool. I wish I could have showed you the guide page a little bit more in detail here, but again, keep in mind as you sign up, this should be presented here for you. Next, we have our saved section on the bottom right hand corner. So we already kind of identified that you do need to have an account. You do need to sign up as that client in order to save properties right here. So this may lock us out as well. But again, being able to favorite properties right here allows you to keep that collection as well. So last but not least, you have your more right here. And again, I know that there's currently some updates going on with the KW consumer app. So as we move forward here, just note that that app link, it may be fixed here relatively soon. And when you send that app link to your clients and they download the mobile app from that link, AKA they clicked on your link, they got brought to that page, and they downloaded the app from that link, what's going to happen is you're going to be branded up top here as their agent. If by chance that does not happen, like for me, for example, I just went to my Play Store and downloaded this, which may happen to a portion of your contacts here. All they'll have to do is click on Find an Agent. And then all we can do is search for the agent name right here. So I'm just going to search for an agent. I'm going to click on Connect with Nick right here. I'm going to confirm this. And then again, as we sign in, and I'll try and sign in one more time here. Yeah, gosh. Unfortunately, it's not taking my my sign up, but again, it could possibly be because oh, you can't sign in either. Oh, well, thank goodness. I mean, in the most unfortunate way, I can say that, right? So, Jill, thank you for confirming that that you may not be able to sign in either. With that, they may be currently doing some updates. As you know, a family reunion is right around the corner, and I'm almost certain that they're trying to get that severed connection fixed before that takes place. So, Jill, thank you for making sure I don't go stir crazy over here. But yeah, that's there may be a little technical hiccup currently, but that should be resolved relatively soon. Okay. All right, jumping back over here. I do have my real estate agent up, but again, we can connect with Nick or connect with the real estate agent. And then again, that's the secondary way of getting yourself branded to your contacts app right here. So again, I know there's a few portions that we didn't get to quite see in full detail, but again, I am hoping that that our next class is going to be a little bit more in depth for you. So you're going to be able to kind of view those sections a little bit further. Can they search for multiple zip codes at once in the app? Well, here's the thing with that is when you search for an area, it's going to zoom in on that specific area. So for example, if you have a zip code, like right here and then a zip code right here, I don't believe that it'll have the ability to zoom into both locations. So to kind of answer that question, I would probably suggest really utilizing the just the one zip code and then searching independently. So search per one zip code and then search for the other zip code. That may be the best way to go about and viewing those properties. Is the guide there the one has to make their own guide? Yes. So before the KW Command agent site, the new KW agent sites were upgraded or updated. You had the ability to update this within your consumer tab right here. Right here within your guide builder. So I believe this has since been removed since the KW agent site was updated. However, they may be adjusting that as well in terms of I don't know what it looks like or where the location may be. So again, it may be a little bit limited. If you have the older KW agent site, if you have not upgraded to this new KW agent site just yet, you may be able to still see that guide builder up top here in which you can kind of edit. All right. I think that's needs a primary down option in searches. Please pass on. Fantastic. If you guys have any additional questions at all or suggestions, mainly suggestions or ideas, please feel free to reach out. Ideas.kw.com. Again, this is how everyone on KWRI, everyone in the tech world that creates all these apps and KW command features. This is how they kind of identify what is the most in demand and what they need to kind of implement the quickest. So ideas.kw.com. Search for your idea first, because there could be a lot of agents that had that same idea that have upvoted, and you may have better luck just upvoting a similar idea than creating your brand new idea that's exactly the same. Fantastic question. So in this mobile app, your logins are not going to be the same. So taking a look right here, you'll have two different mobile apps. You have the red mobile app is the KW command one. This is going to be for the agents, and this is where you're going to be able to kind of sign in. This class is primarily focused on the consumer app here, and this is going to be for your clients to be able to create their own login. So very similar to as if you downloaded a brand new app on your phone and you entered in your email and password that you wanted to create an account with. So agents will not have their own account to the consumer app. They'll have to create their own, which is perfectly fine. It gives you an opportunity to view the mobile app from the client's point of view, make sure that everything is up and running smoothly. But also note that it will create a test lead with your information over to your KW command database as well. Absolutely. All right. So as we are kind of taking another look over here, I believe there may be one extra section on the top right hand corner here that I may have missed. Giving this a click here, you'll just have some additional kind of information, local open houses, things like that, and we can kind of see the list view if you don't like viewing from a map here. So if this is more your preferred speed, your preferred method of viewing properties, this is available for you as well, which I very much enjoy. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to look at the map view and see exactly what these listings kind of look like. But again, if you search for a specific area and then say you zoom in right here, it's going to be a lot easier to say, I want to view all of these listings here kind of back to back. We'll wait for that to load up. And then we'll give this a click right here. And then again, you can kind of scroll down this way and we can kind of view all those different properties. All right. Well, today's class was a little bit quicker. I know. Again, I didn't have the opportunity to jump into that guide to show you a little bit more, or that saved property. But again, keep in mind there's a lot of information here for your clients, and it really kind of sets them up to be able to kind of work their own listings and be able to provide you exactly kind of what they're looking for. So again, if I love this listing right here, I can scroll through. I can check the pricing on it. That looks fine. How much for a 72 right here? All right, not too much, but that's okay. Jumping back over here, and then we just find an agent, or again, once we connect the agent, or once you use the branded mobile app, the client uses your mobile app link to download this. It'll just say contact your agent. And then you have your request a tour. So again, I'd be able to request or reach out to you if I am looking to kind of view this property a little bit further. All right. Well, I think that may be about it for us today. It was a little bit quicker. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave those in the chat box down below. And again, thank you so much for taking the time. I truly appreciate it. If you have any questions after today's training, just note that you can always reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. This video is going to be saved and uploaded onto our YouTube page as well. Let me go ahead and drop that in the chat box for you also. And again, can you say again how we share it from our phone? Sure. So as we're kind of taking a look right here, if you already have your mobile app, taking a look right here, if you're looking to share a specific listing, you'll have a share button right here, right next to your save. So specific listing, we can share it right here. If you're looking for your mobile app link, I believe you should be able to kind of share it right here. So share the KW app. This is going to be on your More button on the bottom right-hand corner. You'll have Share the App. Another fun fact is inside your KW Command mobile app, you have the ability to share your app as well by clicking on your name on the top left-hand corner. So again, a few different ways to share when it comes to the mobile app. It depends on if you're referring to listing or the app itself, but you do have the ability to do that here. And then again, of course, within your KW Command platform, if you're looking at applying this to any kind of email marketing or social media marketing, you can go ahead and find that within your consumer tab by scrolling down a little bit here. And it's hitting copy. Again, a little bit under construction, but again, it shouldn't take too long for them to be able to update and fix this. Yes, the red app is going to be for you, the agents. The white app is going to be for you to send to your clients. So your clients are not going to be able to sign into the red app. That's only for your KW username and password. Alrighty, you guys. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Support@scottleroymarketing.com. We'll be happy to help assist you, and have a fantastic weekend.